My name is Philip Rosenfeld. I'm a retina specialist, full professor, Department of Ophthalmology at the Bascom Palmer Eye Institute, University of Miami Miller School of Medicine. One of the reasons why we first started investigating Avastin was as a low-cost option for patients with wet macular degeneration. We identified the fact that Avastin would cost $5.50 a milligram, and we would only have to inject between 1 and 2 milligrams. So that was about $11 for a 2 milligram injection. It takes about $10 or $12 for a good compounding pharmacy to prepare the drug. So the drug costs somewhere around $20 to $25 for a single dose. Now that's to be compared with Lucentis. The unit price of Avastin is $5.50 a milligram. The unit price of Lucentis is $4,000 a milligram. And we use half a milligram, so it's about $2,000. So we're comparing $25 to $2,000, and that's for just a single dose of drug. Let's look at how much Lucentis is sold in a given year. In 2008, Genentech in the United States sold just under $900 million worth of Lucentis. Recent surveys have shown that about 35 to 40% of retina specialists use Lucentis, with about 60 to 65% of retina specialists using Avastin. So if close to $900 million of Lucentis was sold in 2008 in the United States, then over $1 billion worth of Lucentis wasn't sold, that Avastin was used in its place. So that's $1 billion plus saved in 2008. But remember, there's 2006 and 2007 and moving forward. So roughly over the last 3 years and counting, well over $3 billion has been saved by the use of Avastin. That's just in the United States. If we think of the use of the drug globally, I would estimate that it's twice that. Now, there are higher estimates based on more frequent injections of the drug into the eye, but I think it's safe globally that at least $5 billion has been saved, and probably more. And moving forward, we're looking at a lot more of savings, not only for the United States, but for countries all over the world. If both drugs have the same efficacy, clearly we're going to have a real struggle here with which drug should be injected into the eye. It's clear to me that Lucentis is too expensive. I firmly believe that the drug industry deserves great credit for developing these fabulous drugs. I want Genentech and the other drug companies to get their just desserts. They deserve to make a significant profit when they develop these miracle drugs. However, the profits to date have been excessive. We, the taxpayers, are paying for these excessive drug costs. And I think it's very important for everyone to understand that all the money that the executives are making, all the bonuses, all the stock options that they are receiving, don't come from capital markets. They come from Medicare and the taxpayers. That's why it's crucial that we have some controls placed on these drugs. I don't think it's inappropriate for Genentech to make billions of dollars. But first, we have to understand what the costs really are in manufacturing and the research going into these drugs. For the current healthcare debate, I would propose that the industry be evaluated much like scientists are evaluated by the NIH. We know what it costs to develop these drugs. We know what the research costs are. Let's evaluate the actual research costs associated with drug development, the actual costs associated with the clinical trials. And I'd say it's appropriate for these companies to make, 100 times what they paid in developing the drug? I think that would be a nice, healthy profit. But I think we need to bring some rational thought behind what we pay for drugs rather than just paying what the market will bear. I think this has a dramatic impact on the current healthcare debate. Thank you.